saw Infinity Pool a couple of days ago. Holy God. Okay. It's directed by Brandon Cronenberg. He's actually the son of David Cronenberg, known for such films as the remake of The Fly from the 80s, and I think Videodrome and Scanners. So this movie stars Alexander Skarsgård and Mia Goth. And it's an interesting story. I'm not going to get too deep into it because, to be honest with you, even as of this recording, I'm still trying to figure out the damn thing. It seems like this is how it works, right? um, Alexander Skarsgård plays James, a writer who's going through some writer's block, kind of like trying to deal with his, you know, writing books and stuff like that. He's gone on vacation with his wife on some island or some land or some country somewhere in the Far East, somewhere near a lot of water. And apparently, it's a very gated resort, right? Because the outside of the gated resort is you shouldn't go out there. You shouldn't go out there. It's bad for you. Bad, bad, bad. So they stay in. Now, they meet another couple who Mia Goth and her husband, right? Supposed husband. And they kind of try to cut some corners to get her to go outside and experience the land, the island, or I think it's an island they're on. And they get in trouble for it. And then what happens is, well, James starts getting pulled into a very interesting experience that confused the hell out of me. I did not expect to see what I saw. I saw the preview, but I thought it was easy enough. But then when I saw the movie, it confused me so much. The idea is this: he gets in trouble for accidentally killing someone in a car accident, and then they have a system where they can say, well, you know what, the penalty is death, but for the right amount of money, we can trade you in for somebody else. We'll just clone you. Yeah, they have that technology, cloning. It was interesting how they set him up. They like put something in his mouth, and it was crazy. They put him in a room, and they kind of created another version of him, and they killed him. But he had to watch. He had to watch himself die. Huh? Okay. And then, then they sent him back to the hotel. Wife wanted out already. She was like, I want to get the hell out of here. Let's go to the airport. And he's like, I can't find my passport. Right. At first, I thought he really couldn't find his passport. And then, it starts lending to more of an interest that kind of got sparked in him to continue to explore this kind of hidden underground. It's like an underworld of sorts. And Mia Goth's character plays a big role in it. She kind of like introduces herself to James in different kinds of ways that I will not discuss here because it's a family show. One of the reasons why it confused me was because this kind of had an artsy tone to it. Okay. At first, I didn't understand what Cronenberg was trying to do. But then as it kept on going and after the movie itself, I had to really marinate and think about it. It was definitely shot in an artsy, independent tone. If you're into that kind of stuff, you'll enjoy this. You'll like this. But let me put it to you this way. If you were given the power and the freedom to do whatever you want without consequence, will you be able to do whatever you want without eventual remorse? And that's kind of what starts happening to James as the movie continues. Him and Mia Goth and her husband, and then she introduces them to another group of people, and apparently they've all been through the exact same kind of thing that he had gone through. That they cloned somebody and they killed them in front of it. And the idea is that you can do whatever you want on this island. You can get away with anything you want, even up to murder, and you'll get away with it because they'll just make a clone of you, and do whatever, and then all you have to do is watch. And then they send you back to the resort. Like, it's all good, right? So they started doing all these weird things. They stole some masks, these weird masks. They started doing other crazy things like home invasions and disrespecting other people in the resort and doing other, and they're getting away with it. But then at some point, James kind of gets a little fed up with it, and he starts to it starts to finally eat away at his conscience, but they wouldn't let him get away with it. Again, can you get it? Can you find a way for it to can to escape from your conscience? And that's really the challenge of the movie. It challenges you to think that way, and for that, I did respect and appreciate the film for it. The sex is crazy. The disrespect is nuts. The killings are off the hook. The debauchery and the drugs. There's this like bowl of whatever. It looks like Vicks. I don't know. They just smell it and that's it. They're off. This film challenges you to really think hard about what this is really about, about how, what are you willing to get away with and at what cost? That's really what. So it's not so much of a horror movie as it is a kind of sci-fi suspense film. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. The truth is, I would not buy it. I wouldn't buy it on 4K or a digital copy. It's not something I would want to keep in my library because it's just one of those stories that I could see it once, maybe twice, maybe on TV one day and be okay with that and be content. But it's not really something that tickles me to the point that I want to have a copy of it. But it's still a well-made movie, and for that, I'm going to give it 3 coffee cups. I think David Cronenberg was really good in this, and Alexander Skarsgård, he's done so much, with True Blood. He was in Godzilla, King of the Monsters. He's pretty good, but Mia Goth, oh snap, yo, Mia Goth is a definite rising star in the horror genre and maybe in other genres to come. She's got a lot going on. She's got things going on with X, with Pearl, with the upcoming Maxine film, the third part of that whole series. And now she did this. I'm very interested in what she's going to dish out later and stuff like that. The only weird thing about her character in this movie that bugged me out immediately when I saw her was like I couldn't find her eyebrows. I guess they were there. They're just hard to see. I don't know. It's a thing with me. Well, there you have it, guys. My review of Infinity Pool. Have you seen it? What do you think about it? Talk to me, comment below, and share with me what you think about this movie. In the meantime, continue to drink your coffee. Continue to enjoy your day, your nights. Continue to watch a lot of movies, notably horror. This is Ralph Perez, Horror and Coffee. Until next time, take care.